I feel like these remedies have profoundly changed my life. I feel like um, I'm not out of control inside anywhere near as much as I've allowed myself to be in the past. And in the past, I've just thought that was, I've always been looked at as a high energy guy, and I've always felt that that's just my way of expressing myself. And I think it was because I just I think the main reason why I allowed myself to get there is that um I had no real filtering system, or if that makes any sense. And I feel like when I take these remedies, and thank goodness for you and for Julie. And I mean, she'll see something in me, and she'll give me a little cocktail, and right away, within a minute, I don't know how it happens. I don't know why it happens, but I can feel its effect. And I don't know, I mean, right away, there's either a lifting, or if it really hits me hard, I feel like I'm sinking in my chair and I'll start crying uncontrollably. And that's a kind of a scary thing to happen. But
Yeah.
this morning, I had a thing this morning, with Erin, about something I read that she said, and it really got me. And I can't remember which one I took. Maybe it was Holly. I can't. Maybe it was Vine, but I just felt leveled out. I just felt, and that's the word that I used at that point. It just tended to make me feel like this. And I said to you, and I said to Julie too, I want to be pissed off. I want to be angry. I don't want to let this knock my energy out. But you were really, I mean, what you said to me was, it kind of knocked out your plan, and which was the only plan you had at the time. But since then, I've thought about it, and I have a plan. I have a new plan, and it's going to be a positive plan for everybody, which is what we want in our life. We don't want to be racking our heads against a table or a wall. For example, I have a problem with being contradicted. I have a problem with being told, especially if I don't agree with the other person and they say something in a decisive way about something that I've said or done. Like it's, I often lose it, where a lot of times now I'm looking within way more often. I'm turning it around, and I'm looking inside and finding, well, maybe it's true. Maybe I am wrong. Maybe it just changed things. It's just made things change. And I just feel like I'm way more at peace with myself. I think everybody, when they're hurt, there's an element of anger that comes in with that, which makes it worse. And who wants to feel like that? Who wants to waste energy on being angry? And the arrogant, self-righteous, indignant feelings that we have, what a waste of time in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
And I think that's the main thing that these things have done for me, that these remedies have done. I think what you're doing is real genius with the way you've paired these up with the archetypes, and I think that's just we owe you a lot. We owe you a lot of gratitude. Yeah, and
thank you.
And it just ties things together. It just I mean, this is you know, there have been all these things in, you know, like pharmaceuticals about, you know, the ability to change your personality. If you know, you could give you drugs. You don't need to take drugs. You don't need to take drugs. You've got nature.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. That's the important thing, to be mindful of what you just said about putting the pieces together. I mean, just really being on top of what the process is and what you're doing, and observing yourself, not letting yourself get out of control. You know, I don't know if Julie told you, but she's used these on the cats, and she's changed them. She's changed them. Nigel, is there one called Nimulus?
Mimulus, yeah.
Mimulus. He's way less of a pain in the butt. And Tommy, the other one, you know, he is first off, we apply these human characteristics to our animals. I guess they're life characteristics. You know, and it's another thing that you learn, they apply to everything. And she was saying you can even put these on your plants, you know, use a rescue.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
I can't wait to see that. I mean, I couldn't believe just the changes made in the cats. So, you know, that's pretty wild.
So great.
Yeah. Thank you for everything that you've done. This really the connection. The connection of the archetypes and these flower remedies is just a blessing. So thank you.
Thank you, man.
You're welcome.